Here come the gammons. Yes. No.
Okay. Hello, everyone. How are we doing tonight? I am fabulous because my emotes got approved. So we have, I think it was 9 in total, but obviously because I'm only affiliate, you only have the potential to unlock 7. So we currently have 3. So 1 for tier 1, plus an extra 1 for tier 2, plus an extra 1 for tier 3 subs, which is why I put up this nice little sub thing wherever I put it. I think I put it up, was it here or there? I don't know. I don't remember. I don't remember where I put it. But I currently only have 3 sub points unlocked. So my goal is to get 15 hopefully by the end of the year. So it'll be a nice Christmas present if we can do that. But if not, doesn't matter. It's always next year. We can we join a party or what?
Yeah, we're waiting for everyone to get off the boat. I'm
off the boat already.
I was off the boat a long time ago.
Yeah, waiting at the entrance. I'm just waiting for you guys.
I don't see you at the entrance.
Jules is still fresh off the boat, if you ask me.
Something about suppressing spires. I don't know what I'm doing. Hello, don't mind me. I'm just popping my head in. See if we got any spires in here. Nope. Okay, bye. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! We just run out. Oh shit! We about to die. I'm so sorry. I regret everything. Really enjoying the storyline thus far. Like, I'm really liking it. This is probably one of my favorite expansions so far since Wrath, and that's saying something because Wrath is my absolute favorite expansion. Kata was alright. Mists of Pandaria was okay, and like after that it just got really iffy for me, so yeah, pretty keen. So apparently I'm gonna be leveling alone because the boys have decided that they wanted to just take off and do their own thing, so they've left me behind. And I have war mode turned on, so if I get ganked by Alliance I'm gonna be pissed! I'm gonna be pissed. So I think the idea is that, so these things here are the different Covenant abilities. So currently I'm in Bastion, so this is the Bastion Covenant, and I think the idea is that each zone is going to give you a little taste of like what extra spells and stuff you can unlock depending on which Covenant you want to pick. I've already decided that I'm going to pick Night Fae, which is not this one, because I've already previously seen what's available. But I'm really enjoying this expansion so far, and the storyline is really good. I don't really know how to explain it other than like Sylvanas is like cracked like a hole in the world to the Shadowlands, and the Shadowlands are like, well, where we are now, I guess, like, and there's like these beings, I guess, and there used to be like this greater being that like when souls, I guess when someone dies, their soul goes and passes through the Shadowlands, and then the what is she called? The artifact or the something? I don't know. She sends them to where they're meant to go. Like, she delivers the souls to where they're meant to go, but one day it appears that, like, from what I can see, from what it showed, it appeared that there was some kind of deadly soul that, like, consumed her and she stopped working. Some people's theories is that the Arbiter is, like, actually bad. Have you heard this? The what? No. Okay. Apparently I'm gonna love the Winter Queen according to my housemate. But yeah, so some people are thinking the Arbiter is bad, and that's why like Sylvanas is working with this like jailer or whatever, because the jailer like in this Moor place isn't actually evil. And I feel like this is just Sylvanas like fangirls and fanboys trying to make her like not evil. Get up.
Something you're doing?
Yes, get the fuck up. We got crystals to mine, okay? Oh, look at them! Oh! Oh, look at them! They're so cute! You don't have like the... You don't have like the main bag? What do you mean?
You have a backpack. Surely you have a backpack. Everyone has a
Did
backpack.
you not pick up the bag in the tutorial? For fuck's sake, man.
I just kicked Julian from the group.
You know you don't.
He doesn't have a bag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Yeah! fuck? These workers, I tell you what.
I have no idea.
Don't you just want to scream? Go out into a field and scream?
No, in case you were wondering. Oh, okay, I felt. Are you serious? It made me a zombie whilst I was flying in the air. This sucks, I hate it. What am I meant to do? I'm meant to just wreak havoc? Speed. Oh yeah, look at me go. Am I doing it? Why? This is not fun, Blizzard. This is just annoying. Oh, look how far I have to run. When people don't take the pandemic seriously.
Oh. Good work, guys. We stopped the ritual just in time.
No. No, we're not doing it. We're not doing it. Screw you and your tornadoes. Really like this playlist. Like all the Harrisella stuff is like really good. Like every time I'm like, oh, I really like this song. I'm like, who's it by? I'm like, it's never like some of the like other artists I found. It's always like the Harrisella stuff. I enjoy his content. The other war chief that I liked was Vol'jin. When he died, I legitimately cried. I cried. I was very upset. I don't even want to think about it. I don't know, two of the like the saddest moments in like World of Warcraft for me was when Sarah died and when Vol'jin died. I cried.
You have to go into the actual mountain. Down the bottom.
Oh, maybe it is right. I don't remember it being down here, but are you sure?
I'll come out the front. I know where you're going.
Well, like you said, go like inside the thing, so I went inside.
Look at the map. Look at the map where you are. You're nowhere near me. To my dot on the map.
I'm like underneath this place. I didn't even know this thing existed.
Leaving where you just came into, right?
Hmm?
You're going deeper in there.
No, I'm coming out.
Okay. That's like
Why would I go? Why would I go further in if this is not where I'm supposed to be?
I don't even know where that is.
You said come down the bottom. There's an entrance. I was like, okay, well this is an entrance. So I just walked in here, and it just kept spiraling down and down and down. Oh, thank you for subscribing, Punzi. Thank you. You can also use the new emotes. My new emotes are live. So I think the one that we have unlocked at the moment is the hype one if you have tier 1. So that's pretty exciting. But I think you might be able to unlock more once you get channel points, which is what Pete just did, which is Waffle Raven in the chat. He's one of my mods and one of my dearest friends. He is very, very lovely. Yeah, I love Care Bears. I know you can't see it, and I know I keep doing this and I'm pointing stuff out that you can't physically see on the camera, but over there on that side of the room I have a little stockpile of Care Bear stuff. I really want to get more. In fact, that entire Care Bear collection that I do have is like courtesy of my lovely boyfriend. I never had any Care Bear stuff before. Also, I don't know if you guys remember, but there was like, you know, like the golden books or whatever the heck they're called. Pete, you'll probably know. You know those kid books and they've got like the little golden strip on them? They're like cardboard books. Well, there was like a Care Bear version of that, but it was also like a TV show where it was like voice-overed. Like it was really old, and I ended up finding it on YouTube, but you can get like the videotape of it. So I've like got that on my wish list because I really want that. Because like all I had was like the song stuck in my head. Oh god, I wish I could find it. It was something like, the Care Bears live there happily. Something harmony. I can't remember how it goes. A very special place named Kerala. I don't know. But I don't know. I'm old, okay? And that shit is my jam. Yeah, so I think on here with my alerts and stuff, I think there's a Lady Lovely Locks one, there's a Care Bear one, there's a My Little Pony one. I think that might be it. I feel like I was trying to find a Zelf one, which is the things that are behind me. They're not troll dolls. They're Zelfs, okay? They're better. I don't know. They're like troll doll 300.0. Like, they're very, very cute, and they're like little elfy looking things. I did try to find an alert that was like that, but there were just no Zelf gifts that were good. So yeah, I try to incorporate that nostalgia into my stream.
Surely, if you're doing a dungeon a while ago, surely you'd be
I'm
finished.
running to the fucking stable master, dude.
Okay, Mike. Not with the attitude, man. Just a simple.
I'm
Be
trying to
right
lay
there
it
with you,
behind
Rob.
guys. Chill.
Love you, bro.
That's cool. You look like some kind of like, what's that guy called? He's in a band. He's got hair just like that. Don't remember his name. Gorgoroth. Isn't Gorgoroth like the name of a metal band? Don't throw your tornadoes at me. That's so rude. I don't want your tornadoes. My god. God, look at that. Jesus Christ, why are there so many tornadoes? Why? Dear Lord, why? A brony, who knows? I'm a brony. Not the weird sexual kind of brony. Let's just get that out there right now. I ain't no like Lyra Heartstrings fangirl, okay? Ah, look at his sweet little eyes. What a sweet boy.
Why are you a gargoyle?
So I did a trick or treat. What the question is, Julian, why are you not a gargoyle? Look at me, I'm gorgeous. Who did this? Who, I say? Whoa, whoa! Whoa now. Okay. So a good therapist, in my opinion, is someone who doesn't try to like, I don't know, maintain all the relationships that you have. A good therapist is someone that will call out the toxic relationships in your life, which is like something that I never found with any of the therapists that I had until my most recent one. Because I have like quite a few mental illnesses, but the one that's like the most prominent is my BPD, which is borderline personality disorder, which comes from like abuse in my childhood. Have a lot of abandonment issues, find it very hard to like maintain good healthy relationships, or as well as maintaining my own emotions and stuff. Oh my god, I love that for us. You know what though, finding people, when I finally had the diagnosis, like when I finally went to the psychiatrist, because the thing is, I feel like they just don't take you seriously. I know that I've been like this pretty much all my life, right? I don't know why that got modded. I don't know why that got modded, but whatever. Thanks Twitch auto mod. You can go to hell. Anyway, but I know that I've been like this my whole life. Like my brain has been wired differently, right? And I feel like nobody really took me seriously, even though I was like in and out of counseling sessions, like when we were going through that whole thing when I was a child, like probably like 5 through to like 9 is when all this kind of went down. Before that, obviously, but when my mother chose to leave situation for good. That's her story to tell and not mine, whatever. I feel like nobody ever really took it seriously, especially my family, and a lot of therapists, they just try to, I don't know how to explain it, they're not, a lot of them, sometimes they don't have your best interests at heart. And when I have my most recent therapist, like that was when we had our like breaking moment, you know what I mean? Where it was just like, she was like, I think like you're ready, like you are ready to like heal, you know what I mean? Oh, Peachy, hello, I love you too. Thank you for the resub. You can use emotes now. I got emotes. I hope you saw them. They're very exciting. Hype for emotes. Where was I going? Where was I going with that? Yeah, so finally had somebody that like heard me, that like validated what I experienced and was like, yeah, like that's fucked up. You did not deserve any of this. And all of your responses thus far, up until this point, like how you act, is perfectly justified. Like, it makes perfect sense. Whether or not it's like good for maintaining good relationships now is like up for debate, but that's what she helped me with like DBT and CBT and stuff. But it was through her that I was able to like let go of that part of my life and let go of those family members, and didn't feel like anxious about it or guilty about it, because why the fuck should I? Like, you know what I mean? Like, and it was so nice to have somebody there that was like, this is a good relationship and that's what a good relationship looks like. This not so much, like, was able to, because that was something I really struggled with, because when you have those like toxic caregivers, you tend to like have an attachment style to people that is very similar, because when you find other people that are similar to them or abusive like them, you tend to latch onto them because that's comfortable, that's what you're used to. It's like an, I don't know, it's, my mum explained it to me once where it's almost like an adrenaline rush, like your body confuses like the fear and the anxiety with the happiness of an adrenaline rush, and because it needs that fix all the time, like your body is insane with like what it can like do, like the chemicals that are like flowing through you and stuff. Like, it's pretty crazy. It's almost like an addiction, which is like really sad. So it's almost like you don't have control. You feel like you don't have control over it, but like you do. But it's like hard to like work through. So like seeing like this, like my friend like is about to go through like the same thing, like it's like, it's triggering, but it's also like really refreshing, and I'm like so happy for her, because I know that like when she does this, like she's gonna feel so much better, and like it just shows like how strong she is, like, because she's, you know, like people put up with this stuff for years, people are still putting up with that kind of behavior even now, and that sucks, and my heart goes out. Yeah, it's so good finding a good psych. And it's hard, like, don't get me wrong, like, it's hard. I went through a lot of people before I got... I point this way because she's, like, over there, like, my doctor's surgery is, like, right there. Which made it good as well, because if you do have an anxiety disorder, it is really hard to, like, leave the house for those kind of situations. So, like, yeah. So, went to my doctor's really good. Then she put me on to my psychologist, and I also have a psychiatrist, which is how I got my diagnosis. And I was gonna get, he did also say that I should go on like medication, but that medication ended up giving me like heart and breathing issues. So, but therapy I found is like what worked the best. So, oh, thank you. You're strong. If you're like going through anything similar to this, you're strong. You need to give yourself a big hug and a pat on the back, because I'm telling you now, like, it's hard. And we all like, you know, like we all relapse. We always like, you know, have, I don't know, a really bad day or a really bad week or a really bad month or a really bad year. But it's just kind of important to just keep like moving forward and know that like it doesn't have to affect you forever. So a lot of the like trauma and PTSD I have from that trauma, like it doesn't have to stay with you forever. Like, yes, it's a part of you and it happens, but it's important to like acknowledge it, validate it, feel the things that come with that, and then work on having better coping strategies. And I think like being able to articulate how you feel to other people, because I feel like with my disorder, which is, I say disorder, but I mean disorders because there's like 5, but the most prominent one is BPD. That's the one I relate to the most. And it is, I always struggled with trying to communicate how I felt to the people I cared about, like good people, and I'm not talking about toxic people, like that too, because that was, you know, when my therapist said to me, you know, you are allowed to ask for things. You know that, right? Like, you can ask for the things that you need. And I was like, What do you, what? What? Like, what do you mean? So, and I think that's, I don't know, that's what helped me, is her teaching me how to communicate to other people what I want, like my needs, and being more assertive and stuff. So there's like mindfulness and stuff that I've learned. But I found learning assertiveness was like the key to like unlocking whatever was going on in here, because that's what I always felt. I felt like I couldn't communicate what was going on up here to out there to there, like to other people. So oh my god, it is the worst. It is the worst. It's so heartbreaking when people don't understand what you're trying to communicate, and then obviously that just makes you feel even worse, and like you either like internalize or you'll like externalize and take it out on like, you know, take it out on people or whatever. So like I think when I was younger I used to internalize a lot, and now not so much. So I think there's like, so BPD is like a spectrum like most disorders, and I think it's very misunderstood too, but I think there's like 4 main types, and obviously they can like, you know, sprawl into each other. But I think mine that I resonate with the most is like petulant BPD. I think there was if you go on Reddit, there is like a BPD like Discord or something. I learned a lot through that. And there's also there's a doctor that I found on YouTube too that's really good at it. He's good for giving resources to other people. Like if you don't know how to explain something to someone, having a doctor like being able to watch like an easy clickable link video for them to be like, oh okay, I get what you're saying. Like he's really good. What was his name? Hang on, let me have a look. But I think like research is like your best friend too, because not every doctor, psychiatrist, psychologist is going to be able to give you all the answers that you need. But I think like talking to other people, doing research. In fact, like my psychiatrist literally said, like when he was doing my diagnosis and he was talking about DBT and CBT, he's like, okay, I want you to look up this, I want you to look up this, I want you to look up this, because he knows that the information is out there. Like, and it's so hard when you're in like, you know, like a 1-hour session to like really nut everything out. So he was like, yeah, I want you to, here's your homework, basically, is like what he was saying. But we love a woke psychiatrist that's not just like, oh well, you have to check this, that, and this, and otherwise you won't get diagnosed properly. Like, here's some medication that like you're gonna react badly to, have a nice day. Like, that's not what he was like. He was really good. So if you haven't, or you feel as though that you're not getting the treatment that you need, keep seeing other people. It's like if you go to a pizza place and the pizza is really bad, stop going there, go to another pizza place. Like, it's the same with doctors. You don't have to keep seeing the same doctor if you're not getting any results. So let me just log into my YouTube. I've got 3 YouTube channels and I was logged into the wrong one. I'm like, where's all my subscriptions? I don't understand. I hope I haven't died yet. Have I died? No. Okay, good. like just sitting here talking about BPD instead of actually like playing the game. What is his name? Dr. Daniel Fox. Okay, so I'm gonna link this to you guys. He's really good. But I think the best advice I ever received when I was going through like a very abusive like romantic relationship was my friend said, if you really truly care about helping them be a better person, the best thing you can do is show them that their actions have consequences. Because if you continue to go back and if you continue to let them get away with that toxic behavior, you're only teaching them how to treat you, and they will continue to do it to you and everybody else they know. So if you truly care about them being a better person, you have to let them go. And that's some of the best advice I've ever received.